All right. Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to our Sunday evening business review here with Valentis. And of course, I have the privilege of being your presenter this evening. My name is Marcus Brigham here at the Mile High City of Denver, Colorado. And I have, again, the honor of walking you all through the Valentis business opportunity, an opportunity that I am extremely excited about. When you talk about this industry, ladies and gentlemen, the fact that we are clearly connected to the internet world where more and more people understand that this industry is absolutely amazing, especially when you team it up with the home-based business world. Um, I think more and more people truly have embraced that doing non-traditional business makes a lot of sense. And that's what we're seeing here within the Valentis opportunity, especially when you look at the health and wellness arena, where you have so many people who are really at a place in their lives where they want to get healthy. And then, of course, when you team it up with the coffee world, the fact that people all around the world love to drink coffee on a daily basis. As we know, ladies and gentlemen, coffee is the second most traded commodity in the world. North America is the number one coffee consuming market in the world, which basically means millions and millions of cups of coffee are being served every single day. When you look at companies like McDonald's, the fact that they have completely changed their layout, in fact, they've traded in Ronald McDonald for more of a coffee feel. Looks like you're walking into a coffee shop, low-hanging chandeliers, soft jazz music playing. Why? Because they realize that they can take 7 cents of raw material and turn it into a $15 profit. And so, of course, they're not in the hamburger business or McNugget business anymore. They're in the coffee business because that's where they make their biggest profit is through McCafe. We watch companies like Dunkin' Donuts who have, again, revamped their logos from being a picture of a donut to now where their actual logo is a cup of coffee. And again, Dunkin' Donuts, when you pull up drive-through, is completely packed because people are walking away with iced coffees from different styles of lattes. The bottom line is people want coffee. Subway also got into the game recently, now opening their doors earlier, not to serve you and I a foot-long sandwich, but people want to be able to grab a great cup of coffee early in the morning. And then, of course, we look at Tim Hortons, excuse me, the NHL hockey legend, who teamed up with a good friend who was a former police officer there in Canada, who sold that particular franchise for $11.4 billion. And it has everything to do with coffee and how powerful that it is. Also, ladies and gentlemen, when you look at the fact that within Starbucks right now, it's socially acceptable for people to spend upwards of $5 for a cup of coffee. And so what we have here with the Valentis opportunity is the fact that we have teamed up the weight loss industry along with a cup of coffee. If you have not had a chance to try this particular product, you definitely want to do so. It would definitely help energize you. It would do a phenomenal job of really working around those tough areas, especially the waistline, the abdominal area, the abdominal fat. People are always looking for a way that they can change their lives, especially when it comes to weight loss. If you head over to bestweightlosscoffee.com, you'll find there's tons of testimonials of people out there who are consuming coffee on a daily basis. And then they're drinking the Valentis Slim Roast coffee. And as a coincidence of drinking this particular coffee, they're actually losing a lot of weight. And you can fix this coffee the way that you appreciate it. You can add a little sugar and cream. You can drink it black. You can drink it cold. It's really up to you. But again, people have experienced the fact that they're able to lose weight because of how this coffee works and what it's designed to do for you. Now, we want people to recognize that it's much more than just another cup of coffee. When you look at the fact that it's loaded with tons of green tea, L-carnitine, ginseng, chromium, Garcinia cambogia. This does, again, a great job of helping to speed up your metabolism, does a great job of helping your body to reduce fat, especially in those tough areas. When you talk about Arabica coffee beans, ladies and gentlemen, again, this is a very, very good product that people really love. My own personal experience, when I first got on this product, I can tell you I'm a coffee lover. About 7 a.m. that morning, I made myself a cup of the slim roast coffee. And within the first 7 to 8 minutes, I started to notice that my energy level began to increase. I noticed that the mental fog that normally kind of hangs over me in the morning was lifted immediately. And I decided to head to the gym. I grabbed my tennis shoes and jumped in the car, went to the gym, and I had an incredible workout for about 90 minutes. And I remember just, again, leaving the gym still feeling energized. And when I got to my house, I began to get some things done that day that needed to get done. Right around about 11:30, I noticed that I still actually had not had any breakfast or anything. And I remember thinking to myself, the only thing that I've changed about my diet was the fact that I had the cup of coffee. And so I had to literally force myself to eat a banana, just so I made sure I put something in my stomach. But I remember reaching out to my business partner, Dave Lear, and I asked him the question. I said, man, what in the world is in this coffee? And of course, when we started to talk about it, and I started to look at the websites and started to realize that it wasn't just me, but other people talked about, noticing that their appetite was diminished, noticing that they didn't have any type of cravings, sugar cravings. And I could tell that this was, again, elevating my mood. It was also increasing my mental focus and awareness. You all, this is an incredible product. I've been on this product now for about the last 3.5 weeks. I had about 6 to 7 tough pounds that I was looking to lose. You all, I lost the 6 pounds that I needed. I feel great. In fact, my wife and I just came back from vacation, and she was looking at some of the pictures when we were sitting around the pool, and she noticed the difference between my midsection there, where I had always kind of struggled, and she could definitely tell that area was thinning out for me. So I tell you, I have been just really, really pleased with this coffee. And I tell you, if you like coffee, this just makes so much sense. When you look at the before and after photos that we have here, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, that midsection, what this product does is amazing. Also, you'll notice that it does a great job of really increasing kind of that glow in people's face, because it does a good job of also detoxifying as well. You look at Veronica Rogers' pictures here, 35 pounds down, absolutely amazing, drinking the Slim Roast coffee. You look at Matthew Leaf, down 55 pounds, drinking the Slim Roast coffee. This young lady here, who was in preparation for her wedding, started drinking the Slim Roast coffee, you all, and you can see the difference there from June all the way to December, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely amazing, and how much weight she ended up losing, and ended up taking this business to a whole nother level from being a customer to an actual business partner with us here. And so here with Valentis, we've actually tapped into a couple of other spaces within the health and wellness arena. Number one, the immune energy area. You all, when you start to think about vitamins and minerals needed on a daily basis, one of the biggest things that a lot of people don't realize is a lot of the different diseases and a lot of the struggles that people have physically have to do with the fact that there's a strong mineral deficiency going on in people's bodies. And when you really start to look at the way our foods are harvested, the fact that most of our crops and most of the soils are nutritionally bankrupt, our foods aren't really drawing anything in. So you may sit there and eat a green leafy lettuce, salad, but you're not getting the vitamins and minerals that you once did 60, 70 years ago. And so we've made it easy where people can get what they need on a daily basis. The vitamins, minerals, antioxidants are flooded in this particular product. The last I checked, everybody has an immune system. So again, this is a very important product that everybody can be on. We talk about energy. Ladies and gentlemen, we have our own energy stick. Again, you just rip that stick open, pour it into some water, stir it up. We're right there competing in that market, in that particular space. You look at Monster, Red Bull, Rockstar Energy, all these different products that are out there. Not saying anything negative about them, but the bottom line is you can do your own due diligence. A lot of those products are very tough for people that drink them long term. The bottom line is people complain about having a lot of jitterness. People talk about the difference in how kidney stones, all sorts of different things by drinking certain types of canned energy drinks. But it's a big, huge market out there, ladies and gentlemen. You can even walk into Starbucks and they've got their own line of energy drinks. So we're right there competing in that space as well. And then, of course, one of my favorite products we have here is the Prevail Trim. Now, I drink the Trim and the Slim together. The Trim, just gives my body that extra kick needed to keep that weight down, to keep my body metabolism burning that fat. I'd like to drink this particular product cold. I add a little ice, dice up a few strawberries and some apples and things like that, and squirt a little lemon or lime juice into my product here. And it's very refreshing, but it does exactly what it says. It keeps me trim. And again, the Slim Roast by far is our flagship product, but we have other products that people have fallen in love with as well. And so we start to talk about what we offer here within Valentis. I'm a huge evangelist for this industry because I believe that people who want to really change their life financially, this is such an amazing, what I consider to be a non-traditional method of making a lot of extra income for you and your family. This particular opportunity with Valentis makes sense because it's very simple to share. But when you look at this chart here, it really stands out to me that at the age of 65, it says 90% of people that are 65 and older have less than 3 months pay in savings. 5 are either destitute, 4 are financially okay, and 1 has true financial independence. And so my thing is, people are looking for a better way. And you start to look at all the different options out there. People are looking at working more hours. People have thought about getting a second job, going back to school, real estate, stocks. How many times do we scratch those lottery tickets thinking that maybe we can win a little bit of something? Owning your own business, I've done it before, and let me just tell you, I didn't have much financial time, though. It literally owned me. And I didn't want that anymore. So that's why, again, non-traditional style with network marketing from a business point of view is exactly what I was looking for. And it has been such amazing for me. So who are we? Again, we are Valentis. Again, you can build this business from the comfort of your own home, a local coffee shop. All you need is a couple sticks of coffee, a laptop, and a smile. And I'm telling you right now, you can get out there and you can make things happen. So 7 ways that we get paid here. So let's talk about these 7 ways. We have the retail side of things. I tell people, if you introduce me to a business and I can't see myself being able to retail this product on a daily basis without I want to know that I can take a product and build a customer base. If I can't do that, then I don't have a legitimate business. That's just how I see things. And over here, the fact that I can build myself a book of business through retail and earn up to 25% is very powerful. Every time I introduce this business to people, I can earn as much as $100 just for sharing this simple business opportunity with people. I can even pick up what's called a legacy coded bonus, which is an additional $100, meaning I can earn upwards of $200 every single time I bring in a brand new Valentis business partner. So very powerful, and that's a weekly payout. Now, income areas number 4 and 5. It's very simple here. We have 2 teams. We have a left team and a right team. Very simple to build. Every week, our company will take a snapshot of our 2 teams. And what happens is we build up what's called a pay side to the business, which means we're going to earn a 20% payout on all the volume, the coffee volume on that pay side. So if my pay side has $10,000 of coffee sales for that week, that's a $2,000 check that's going to be yielded because of that activity. Simple math, 20%. So again, if that's a 20,000 weekly type volume from coffee sales, and that's going to yield me $4,000. So it's very simple, 20% payout on that coffee pay side in my business. I also have the ability to earn what's called global shares by the certain amount of what we call business builder packs that I move throughout my month, every single month, and those are qualifiers. And of course, we also have a car bonus. Once you achieve certain levels in this company, you can earn an additional $400 to a $3,000 monthly car allowance. Again, so that you can enjoy your life and live really that fun style that what a lot of us are looking for. Now, with Valentis, you're going to have your very own marketing system just by upgrading. And that's a simple investment of $20 one time that sets you up for the life of the business with your own Valentis back office, okay? So people will be able to take a tour to grab what we call a free position in our company to learn more about what we actually do here within Valentis. Once you take a free tour, ladies and gentlemen, you will land in what's called our Valentis power line, which means every single Thursday, that power line will compress. And what we do is our system will sift through all the way down to find out who are the people who went from just free tour takers to actual members. So for this illustration here, if Pam, who's at the very bottom of this power line, decided on Thursday to upgrade and nobody else in that power line did, here's what happens. At midnight, Pam will move all the way to the very top. Now Pam will see all of those other people who hesitated. She didn't see them before, but now she sees them. And so what happens is the next week it does the same thing. Next Thursday comes around, there you are. Finally, you're saying, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and lock in my spot. Now you move to the top of the power line right underneath Pam. You don't pass Pam because we reward people because of timing. And so the nice thing is, though, Pam, remember the coffee sales I told you about? She's going to benefit on all the coffee sales and activity that happen through you and your organization as well. Again, we have an amazing company leader who's serious about his commitment here at this company, marketing systems that work, products that we all need. And the bottom line is this thing is growing and exploding every single day. Now, I want to talk with you about this part here because it's extremely unique. When you start to look at the growth of Valentis, the fact that you all, when you look at February of last year, 2015, Valentis did $80,000 that month. We start to look at this amazing growth that's happened over the past year. And if you fast forward from February of 2015 to this year, February, the company reached sales of over $1.1 million, okay? Now look at this increase. March, right around 1.4 million. April, if you notice, a little bit over $2 million. You all, we closed May and June 3.4 and $4 million in sales in June, which basically means we have an average growth of 30%. And you all, here's my thing to all of you. $4 million means that there's a lot of people who are making some great money monthly, weekly in this opportunity. But when you start to think about coffee, again, being number 2 as far as most consumed beverage right after water, $4 million, you all, is not even a drop in the bucket. It's almost being at the beach and picking up one little piece of the sand, okay? One little spoonful of sand. That's a small representation of all that sand that's around the beach. That's exactly what we have here within coffee. This here, ladies and gentlemen, is such a simple business, and $4 million will one day turn to 40, and then it's going to turn, ladies and gentlemen, to $100 million in sales in 1 month. And you all, that's still for coffee. That's not going to be anything. So my thing is, you have an opportunity to really to get a piece of that pie. So I'm going to talk with you different ways to get started. Number 1. To get started, you all, it's a $20 business decision. But of course, with that $20, you need to pick out one of our starting packs to get started as well. Option number one, you can come in at one box, pay $60 for that one box and the $20 enrollment fee, and you're in the business. Okay. For a lot of people, if you're looking to try out the product, that's a great place to get started. But we do tell people to get in where they fit in. Now we have option number two, ladies and gentlemen. Option two is going to give you 3 boxes of coffee and save you 25%. So you receive 3 boxes of coffee at $129.95. Now option three, if you start to look here, you're basically getting more product for less. So you get 6 boxes of coffee for $199, which is a 35% saving per box. And of course, last but not least, our best value, and a lot of people love to start this way because you're basically getting 8 boxes of coffee absolutely free if you look there. Or I should say you're getting those boxes of coffee for as little as $32 per box rather than paying, as you see there, where it retails at $60. So would you rather pay $32 for a box of coffee or $60? You all, I don't think I have to convince you that when you use the word coffee and weight loss in the same sentence, those boxes are not going to sit on your shelf. They're not going to sit in your pantry. They're going to move very quickly. And so a lot of people are coming in at that $4.99 so that they have plenty of inventory on hand because that's what people want. You all, get connected to our ValentisDreamBuilders.com. We have an amazing Facebook page as well. We're just truly excited about what we have here within our opportunity. So on behalf of myself, our organization, again, we want to say thank you so much for tuning in. Get back to the person that invited you to this presentation, and we'd love to get you plugged in. Until next time, you all, we'll see you Tuesday. You all stay blessed and have a great, great afternoon.